John Heineken. I'm from San Francisco, California, and 23 years old, and I've been kiting for 5 or 6 years now. I got into kiting when I stopped racing sailboats super competitively, and when I was in college, maybe 5, 6 years ago. Started just having fun messing around on a kite, and then kite racing came around and jumped right into that because it kind of tied everything together, the kiting and the sailing. So now I focus mostly on racing, for competition at least, and that's what brings me here to Mexico.
There's not a reason why I should slow the pace down, and I think I'd rather try than turn around now.
Yeah, I jumped on a race board in 2009, right before the first World Championships were held in San Francisco, because they were held actually like at my local spot, so it was a pretty easy thing to decide to do. I just had to get a board and start practicing, and I rode for maybe a month beforehand, and then I was actually third in that event, so that was my first big international event, and went really well, and so that was kind of my introduction to it, and I obviously fell in love with it after that, and have been kind of near the top since.
There's not another road I could take. There's not another vow I could break. There's not a reason why I should slow the pace down, and I think I'd rather try than turn around now.
Yeah, when I'm at home, I work at a company called Makani Power, which is developing kite power with wind power with kites, basically, which is cool because it combines my kiting and my engineering. I went to school as a mechanical engineer, so it kind of combines everything. And then I also train as much as I can while I'm at home with a bunch of the Americans, you know, Bernie and Adam and my sister and a bunch of guys in the Bay Area, so we have a really good local fleet, and we just try to sail as much as we can, as much time on the water as we can get, and that's how we get better, and that's how we come to these events, and we get top 3. During these races, it's always kind of a roller coaster of emotions, because pre-start there's all this anxiety just about how, you know, you've got to set up to get off the line perfectly, and 10 seconds after the start you're either super stoked on what you did, or you're thinking, wow, I just dug myself into a giant hole that I got to try to climb out of. And then throughout the race, you know, you might make one little mistake that you got to make up for. You'll make a good call that all of a sudden just makes you look like a hero. So it's kind of an up and down thing the whole time, but you got to just take it as it goes and try to make the next move right, because you can always improve. You can always pass somebody, even if it seems hopeless. And that's kind of the fun of it, you know? Not giving up, being consistent is huge. Another cool thing that's going on in kite racing right now is we're getting the attention from ISAF, the International Sailing Federation, and being considered to go into the Olympics as a sailing discipline. So this is really a huge step to be recognized by them, and to go. A couple weeks ago we were in Spain doing an evaluation with an Olympic evaluation committee to basically see if we're ready for the Olympics, and it went very well. So assuming that we get to continue with how our sport's going, you know, keep the gear the same and whatnot, I think going to the Olympics would be a great thing. Yeah, my goal right now is to keep promoting the sport and helping us grow. We're gaining a ton of momentum, and it's great to come to these events and see, you know, come to Mexico and race against a bunch of Europeans, Mexicans, South Americans, Canadians. We got people coming from all over, so as much as we can help that grow, that's my goal right now. Obviously, I want to stay as high up there in the rankings as I can. Last year I was the world champion, or I'm the current world champion, and my goal this year is to win it again. and obviously go to all the PKRA events and win as many of those as I can too. So that's where I'm at, and hopefully I can keep on doing well.